Yes, Statsman, are you there? Let's get you assigned. Yes, you should be there now. Okay. Here's me in the lower third, making sure that you're there. That's how. Let's get the introductions as we normally.
A little bit taller though.
Oh yes, we're there. We're there. Right. Hello, sir. I know you've had a very busy day, and we're on later than we normally do, but it doesn't matter. We're here. And we know. And what a day. What a day it's been. Okay?
My mind's blown. You can fill me in on the rest of it. But I've just heard David Lammy's deputy PM. Is that true? Please tell me this is a dream.
It's worse. It's worse than that. It's worse than that. I mean, I could go through it. But first off, all right, I know that everybody's talking about political parties today. Reform have had their conference, and because of everything that was going on, Nigel Farage made his speech so much earlier. And I don't know whether you caught any of that, but we're going to cover that.
Because it was meant to be 4 o'clock or something, and all of a sudden I'd missed it. That's
right. But I'm telling you now, he's very, very Americanized in everything that he was doing at the conference and when he came on. And he introduced Nadine Dorries. All right, okay. She's an experienced politician, but she supported Boris a little bit too much, you know?
A little bit too much.
Yeah, there's a little bit too much love between her and Boris.
I'd happily take her any day over these absolute dimwits. I mean,
what
has been going? You'll have to fill me in a bit on what's been going on today, but
okay. Well, first off, let's make sure. Let's make sure, because this is your political party as well.
Yes. I'm working on a new policy. Actually, It's going to sound strange, but it's going to remove political parties. So it might end up being that we get into government, and then not long after, once we fix some stuff, I'll remove them.
So you are the turkey voting for Christmas?
Yeah, but it's going to be one hell of a Christmas, mate.
I'm telling you.
Well,
okay.
Maybe not for the Fabians, but for everyone with a brain, with more than one brain cell, it'd be amazing.
Well, let's just kick something off here. I mean, remember now about flags and what's been going on in the country in this week, and let's just remind people.
Oh, have you seen some of the flag wankers taking these flags down?
Oh, yes. Okay.
God, you couldn't make one decent brain out of all of them, John.
I know.
Could you?
You couldn't make it up, okay? And let's just, I know that we'll have a little break for a little funny, but I saw this, and we'll come back to the flags momentarily, but I saw this, and a mother utilized an AI film, and she pretended that it was a newscast on TV, and she had the kids in there, and the kids were going, all right, and listen to this. This was so funny. So she used AI to scare the kids into cleaning up their room. Check this out.
Oh, show me this.
And now, let's move on to the main news of the 2 children named Elon and Lux have still not cleaned up their room. Our special correspondent Maria joins us. We will keep you updated on the situation.
Hello, Oliver. The floor is covered with drawings toys and the bed is unmade. In a word, total chaos. There's no doubt that if Elon and Lux don't clean up today, a special service will come and take all the toys away from the house.
That was quick. Look at that.
Now,
I wish I'd have been clever enough to think of that one, John.
What I was about to say was, do you think that we could do an AI film and get it around to all the civil servants? To say,
pushing it now, aren't you?
Yeah, get your act to clean up and everything. I mean, when we go through the cabinet reshuffle later on, you will think, wow, maybe we could do that. And maybe we could get some more people to resign, because the politicians in this country are no different to those kids. No different.
At least, they are. Those kids getting stuff done, mate. Look, you just clean the room. Well, these ones in this country just made it worse. So lots of these kids in the future, these other droids of the past.
They were frightened of getting all their toys removed. So if you get something that those people really value and you target it, well, there's a lesson to be learned. But anyway, back to the flags. Yeah. Back to the flags. Here we go. Now, watch this. I mean, you just sit down, the stupidity. Here we go.
To be honest, the English flag isn't just a symbol of racism. It may be the primary symbol of racism in this country because of how it's been adopted and co-opted by the far right.
All right,
in many ways, it's like the Confederate flag. There's a reason why the far right picked this flag, and it's not a
what do you think
very
that
comfortable
is?
Discussion. Because actually, for a lot of people in England, being English is being white. And that's why someone like me would never say I'm English.
So this guy is getting told not to fly his flag in a public area when you've got the pro-Hamas flag being flown, we've got the Palestine flag, all the other fascist flags that they've got going, but he's being told to go away with his England flag. In England. I mean, come on, you can't make this shit up.
Well, you can't. Yeah.
This is now England. This is now the UK.
It's not there anymore, is it? If we're not allowed to fly our flag, and they're going to replace us and put the foreigners first. Yeah, it's England.
How inconsistent of this country and this government that is. You can fly the flags of other countries, but you're being told by the police you can't fly your own flag.
Yeah, they've literally got it on the uniform, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, not that one, but, they've got a bit of that one in it.
So you just, you see, and people don't realize, why everything's going on. Here's Jess Phillips, and she is actually admitting that she knew that the police were involved in the grooming gangs as perpetrators.
Yeah.
Have a listen.
But we don't want an inquiry.
Horrendous reports about the rapes and assaults that are taking place by South Yorkshire Police. I welcome the decision to involve the NCA and strip away responsibility for those investigations from the force. But would she confirm that the National Inquiry will look at the role of the police, not only in cover-ups, but in the crimes themselves?
Absolutely, yeah. The South Yorkshire Police should never have been left to investigate themselves in this matter, and so yes, moving over to the NCA is the absolutely right thing to do. But I would be lying if I said that over the years I have not met girls who talk to me about how police were part of the perpetration, not just the cover-up.
Horrendous.
Now, she was the one, as you quite rightly said, that didn't vote for an inquiry. Shame on these people.
I mean, yeah, shame. I mean, I don't think we need an inquiry. I think we just need action, which none of these cowards are going to do. Is that someone took the dog to Parliament, have they?
Yeah.
Seriously? No, I can see. Is that a dog on the floor?
Yeah.
How we're rolling now, is it? You just take your kids, your dogs. Was this a playground?
Well, just make sure that the dog isn't breastfeeding.
Before someone lynches me, maybe it's a guide dog. I don't know.
Yeah,
if
it's
it
a guide
is,
dog.
okay, fair enough. But I mean, what next? You're gonna have parrots on shoulders and cats running around and.
Well, they are pirates. There is no doubt about it. They are pirates.
Good shout, yeah. I'll let the parrots off then. Who are?
Yes, indeed. Well, these are the kind of people, and for our American listeners and watchers, these are the kind of people that are actually protesting. I mean, it's in boiling point. What am I trying to say here? It's boiling point in this country right now.
Hang on a minute. It was only a few days ago. Keir Starmer was having a go at Nigel Farage because he wasn't in Parliament.
That's right. Look at this.
I could count them in about 13 seconds because that's probably how many of them there is.
And Labour councils were involved
That's why they don't wanna be
covering
there.
everything up.
Stick your fingers in your ears and go, la, 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 it never happened.
It never happened. Now, and here's somebody who's articulating why they're protesting, not only against the grooming gangs, but the migrants as well. These are the anti-migrant hotel protesters. And here they come.
We're here today because we're not here because of their skin colour. We're not here because of race. We're not here because of what they look like. We're here because this country has a serious issue at the moment, and we have to pay for these people. And we're fed up of paying for these people. These people that have come here and they get everything for free. They get healthcare for free, dental care for free, free phones, phone contracts, contact lenses, glasses, absolutely everything they get for free, and we've had enough of it. We're a fed up nation, we're a fed up people, and again, there's people over there shouting racist, far right.
No, they were shouting Keir Starmer's a
there's no
wanker.
racism here. It's nothing to do with skin colour. I'll actually say, let's call a referendum tomorrow, and anyone who votes for the refugees or asylum seekers to stay here, anyone on the left should have their tax raised to 70% minimum and should free up a space in their house. If they want them here, they can pay for them and make the space for them. And anyone.
There you go. I mean, he's coming up with a solution.
No, that's not a solution. They're not
You want
staying.
them out.
I don't care. Look, I've got another solution. I'm working on another one. I've got a white paper and everything. If someone wants to take these policies on, if they ever get into government, this would be great. But I'm going to create an alternate police force. Now, by law, you can create another one that works parallel to the one we've got. And then if anyone's worth any salt, they can move over. But the woke ones are gone.
Yeah, I go with that.
After the time, everyone will just call that police force rather than the crappy one. So they'll have that problem sorted.
Well, here's some of the reasons why they're anti-migrant.
Brand new block of flat there, brand new, all brand new, and all these houses here have all been taken off. The council have bought them off the fellow who built them, and he's given them to all these illegal immigrants. There's fucking people looking for brand new houses, and these have got all this. Plus, they got £2,000 moving in, white goods, bus passes, fucking everything.
Just
yeah, rude boy.
So yeah, here's the
like
£300,000
again.
luxury homes.
Wow, luxury homes. Yeah, I heard about this the other day.
Wouldn't you love to have one of these?
Yeah, that'd be
spoke
great.
to the owner of the pub and told him the families in there now, they're not going to be permanent. They're likely to, because they've got lock boxes on the walls, they're likely to filter them through here. But he said they had no consultation. They were just lumbered with it. But apparently when they were building it, they did say what it might be used for. So there's a railway line. We're going to get it from this angle here.
Aren't drones great?
Yeah, have you seen them all in the army barracks as well? There's loads of them.
Yep.
There is the woman outside, look. What's she up to?
Don't know. She's taking a shit in the street.
Is she doing their laundry?
She's doing their laundry.
She's going to the other house as well.
Could be trying door handles. That's the new craze, isn't it, with some of them?
Now, be honest with you. There are people on housing waiting lists.
Yeah, there is.
They would dream of getting into a property like that.
Yeah, they would.
You know, and you just sit back and you just go, why? Why are they causing this separation? Why are they favoring these people? Why? And I don't know. I cannot fathom it out. And you can understand why people are getting angry. And here is another reason why. Sorry, go on, Mark.
Yeah, just quick. Well, I can only think of two things. They hate us and they want to replace us. I can't think of any other reason why this is being done.
And this is what they want to replace us with? Check this out.
Why would you do that to somebody? Why would you do that?
I was in mood.
You was in the mood? Is that what you do in your country? You just go up to women and...
No. Sometimes.
So, how long have you been in England?
About 3 years.
3 years?
2.5, 3 years.
Are you living in one of the hotels?
And you think that's
acceptable?
acceptable?
I was in a hotel, yeah.
So
you really think that's acceptable?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trash. Absolute trash. And that's what? They're housing in the hotels? Giving them...
That's who we're being replaced with, John, yeah.
Why? What the hell are they doing? You know, Anyway. I know I'm not going to make this... this not going to be a long one tonight, but, you know, here's something that you put forward, which I think, as we're going to get onto the politics and what's going on in Parliament and all the rest of that crap that's going on. But, you know, here you go. You ready? Now, this is a song. This is clever.
Let me sweep out the trash first.
I don't think she's going to be buying any more homes. Okay. She's going back to the back benches. I mean, how? So. Huh? I mean,
I think so.
I'm telling you, you know, as far as I'm concerned, okay, you know, she is this. We'll go back to George in a moment here, but we knew this the other day. Right? Did you like that?
Yeah, I mean, as soon as she opened her mouth in that interview, we just, on that last cast, you could tell she was lying, just even with a tiny bit of like nous about body language. And then you just listen to all the body language experts now, and they're nailing it.
Yeah, they nailed it.
Yeah. I mean, listen to this. Jeremy Clarkson put out a good tweet about it earlier. He said this, if I can see it without my glasses. We paid for Angela Rayner's education. We paid her wages when she worked for the local council. We paid her wages when she became an MP. We even paid the settlement that enabled her to buy a house. Taxpayers have funded every aspect of her entire life.
And they're continuing?
Point, hasn't he?
Well, they're continuing. Well, this is what George said.
No, and working class with an £800,000 house, love, yeah, whatever.
Well, I'm not sorry to be repeating this, but, you know, this is what George had to say about her. George Galloway.
Let me sweep out the trash first and foremost. The lowlife Deputy Prime Minister of Britain, Angela Rayner, cigarette dangling from her lips, boasting about how she splits her beaver to entice and divert from the members of Parliament opposite. A woman who might well have auditioned for Ina Sharples back in the 1960s or 70s. This lowlife is a mascot of Tony Blair's Labour Party, nowadays led by Keir Starmer. More about Tony Blair in just a minute.
Now, he just doesn't mince words, does he? He just says it as it. I mean, I'm just wondering why he hasn't got any lawsuits, you know, against him at all, because he absolutely slaughters them.
He probably has, but he blocks most people because he's a pussy. I'd like to call Angela Rayner. In my opinion, she's the Poundland Sharon Stone. Remember that one with the legs?
And for the American viewers, dollar store. Store.
But in that film, when Sharon Stone did that, with your kids, you'd be pausing it. When she's doing it in Parliament, you're like, fast forward. Blaring out.
Well, this is the reason why everybody feels that she was so hypocritical. Here we go.
Holding any position in public life should mean upholding the highest standards of ethics and integrity. But the cronyism, sleaze and scandal we've seen over the past decade has undermined trust in politics and public life at home and abroad. Misconduct and sleaze has a direct impact on a government's ability to deliver for the public. Transparent and accountable government is key to delivery. Cleaning up politics is about ensuring government actually delivers for the people.
Delivers for the people. Are you listening to this?
George was right. Cleaning up politics by taking out the trash.
That's it. Well, here's what James O'Brien said about her this morning. This is before the news was announced. This is what James O'Brien was saying. Now, you couldn't get any more lefty than James O'Brien, okay? You know? And as far as I'm concerned, he is.
There's any way you can dice that makes her position look defensible this morning. I really don't. She's the housing minister, and she deprived the Inland Revenue of about £40,000 on a housing transaction. If you were Angela Rayner, you'd say to everybody involved in this process, is there anything here that could come back and bite me on the arse? Pardon my French. Bite me on the backside. Is there anything here? You don't understand. You've not had a client like me before. You don't just need to cross the T's and dot the I's. You need to cross the T's 12 times. You need to dot the I's 100. And she is the housing minister, and she didn't do that.
Nope.
So unless you think that Rushanara Ali shouldn't have resigned over that rent hike story, I don't see how you can think that Angela Rayner should stay in her job. Even if it turns out that she received duff advice, she should have done more to make sure that she didn't. Ooh. But can you really hang on as housing minister when you have blown it?
Well, couldn't he be like this all the time? Because that's the
against his own people, it would be great, wouldn't it?
Yeah, sometimes you've got to, haven't you? I mean, a lot of times he just will not admit reality. But on this occasion, fair play. I mean, there's not many people here now, is there, who are going to actually defend her.
Well, here's somebody else that didn't mince her words. This is Esther McVeigh. And she really did mince her words.
That's the word. Hypocrite. And she's a hypocrite on so many levels because she told two different set of tax collectors different information. Stamp duty, her first home was somewhere, but for council tax, she told it her first residency was elsewhere. No, this is hypocrisies, and I wouldn't call that careless. I would call that actually deceit because she knew what she was doing. She's told Hove one thing for the stamp duty, and she told her constituency something else for the stamp duty, and I will not have it that she's a working class hero because she's made sure she's looked after herself. I'm out for myself to get a home, right? That's what she's done. And I would say then let's look at somebody like Margaret Thatcher who brought in right to buy for everybody who was in a council house,
She's
who was
definitely
working
a
class.
Thatcherite.
And she
There's
said,
no two
okay,
ways
let
about it.
everybody have an opportunity. What Angela Rayner's done is let me have an opportunity and let me do this for me. Now, that to me isn't a working class hero. A working class hero says, I have had a difficult time and I want to make sure everybody else has the opportunities I've had.
So there you have it. That's why, everybody thought she was toast. So we thought she was toast as well on Wednesday. Okay. And so what's actually happened is Keir has taken that opportunity today to have a cabinet reshuffle, like rearranging deck chairs on the Titanic. And that's what he's done. And there is just absolutely no way. And when you see it, right, here's a little bit of a pie chart.
I'm looking forward to this.
Here's a pie chart that I put together. Okay.
Just shuffle out the morons around. And you know what? They should have done this reshuffle before the corruption woman was in trouble for corruption and the housing woman was filling the houses. They'd have just done his reshuffle a few months ago. It wouldn't have looked so bad.
Well, okay. So as it is, this is what we've got so far. Okay. Lammy becomes the Justice Secretary and Deputy Prime Minister. Can you believe that?
Oh, no. Justice. Oh, we're all going to be put in jail for slavery, aren't we? Oh, shit.
No, he's going to go for reparations off everybody now, and he's going to force his position as Deputy Prime Minister to push it. Yeah. Okay.
Sorry, I'm going to show me ignorance. Who the hell's Darren Jones? I mean,
well, he's a bit of a rising star. Within, well,
of course
he is. He's
rising
now,
moron.
Well, let's put it this way: he's now Starmer's doorkeeper at number 10. So he decides who's coming in, who isn't. Now, Yvette Cooper, the failed Home Secretary, is being kept. She goes to Foreign Secretary.
Foreign. Can she speak Chinese? She's a communist. She'll get on well with China.
With Z, yes, maybe. Now, Shabana Mahmood, these people have been moved.
Okay, I'm not laughing anymore.
Shabana Mahmood has been downgraded. She's gone to Home Secretary. All right. Steve Reed, I don't think very many people know him, but he's.
Who?
Go on, sorry.
I was just about to say, who's Steve Reed?
Well, he used to be the leader of a certain council, and he knows an awful lot about housing. Anyway, he becomes a housing secretary. I'm not defending the guy. I mean, I hate Labour. I mean, I'll be honest with you. I can't be neutral about this.
Has Keir done a bit of background research? Has he got a private investigator just to make sure that, like, David Lammy hasn't been doing things that are unjust? And I don't know, maybe Steve Reed has 7 houses and he didn't pay for them.
Yeah. Yeah. Done a background like he did into the Ukrainian lads, the 3 of them. Can you remember those?
I think they're trying to do the best so we don't remember them. When are they in court? 2030, once they're out of government. It doesn't matter. There's a long wait in the court, isn't there?
Liz Kendall. So Peter Kyle. Well, Peter Kyle takes on the role of Business and Trade Secretary. Liz Kendall becomes the new Science Secretary. Emma Reynolds becomes the Environment Secretary. And Douglas Alexander becomes the Scotland Secretary. Jonathan Reynolds, he's taken out of business and he becomes the Chief Whip and will attend Cabinet. And Sir Alan Campbell becomes the leader of the House of Commons and Lord President of the Council. And he will also attend Cabinet. Now, the others...
He's just gone, 1 second. He's just gone through and gone, right, who's got the most Scottish name there? Right, Douglas Alexander. Right, you're Scotland Secretary. Why do we want Scotland? Sorry, I love Scotland. But what's a Scotland Secretary for?
I don't know.
Haven't they got their own parliament and all that stuff? So
they have, I think.
Why do we need a... Hang on, we missed one. Oh, Pat Oh, God.
Well, he's working pension secretary. Right,
yeah, it was more the Department for Education bit that I'm... no.
So you see those people that have gone? Bridget Phillipson? No.
Yeah,
I think Lisa Nandy is gone as culture secretary. They've kept Ed Balls. They've kept him on. No, what's his name?
Ed Miliband.
That's the fella.
I would have thought.
I was just thinking balls as in bollocks.
Oh God, really?
Yeah.
Who's Sir Alan Campbell anyway? I have never heard of half of the. Oh well, one.
No,
two,
I don't know.
3 because she's rubbish.
Well,
4 or 5 of them I've heard of, maybe. Oh wow.
Now here's the map for everybody to look at. Now, Labour won the election.
Sorry, I'm still laughing at this.
Now look at that. The general election, Labour came in with 411 seats. Now, right, if there was an election now, they are predicted to only get 112.
Oh, look at that map, though, John. Out of all the places we've still got red, and it has to be round here. Oh, get lost. Get them out.
Now, Reform, right, they got 5 seats. They're now cast to get 339 if there is an election tomorrow. That's what the polling is. Right, you'll love the Conservative one. Here's the Conservative one. Okay, they got 121 seats. They'll come down to 35 seats. Right? So this is how the country will look. All right? That's what it is in 24. Okay? And that's what it would look like if we had the election tomorrow. It would be reform.
Tomorrow. I just don't think it would look like that if we had an election tomorrow, but I still think we need the country needs to go through another year or 2 of pain with these imbeciles. So even the majority of their own voters just physically can't do that again. I don't want these people back again anymore. Give them a little bit more rope, so to say. And then let's just flush them down the toilet and get rid of them. And then hopefully, oh God, if Reform can even do half the things that like we talk about, that'd be an improvement. But I just don't think they've got it in them to uphold, to just overhaul all the Constitution and just reverse everything. And I don't think they'll be allowed.
You're going to have to get your views through.
Well, this is the thing,
mate. Benabeeb and Rupert Lowe.
I've got a plan for all of this, but it's just who's going to be the one to take it on, you know?
Indeed. Well, over in America, and before we finish, this is what was happening when Trump hosted a lunch and Bill Gates decided to speak. And I mean, have a listen to this.
Oh, go on, I'm not seeing this.
Well, I just wanted to apologize for every single fucking version of Windows that sucked, which is basically all of them. Also, sorry for creating viruses just so I could profit from selling you the antivirus software. And on that note, sorry for spreading real viruses by profiting from vaccines and shit. Also, sorry for sterilizing so many of you. There's just too many of us, and some of you are not nice. That's why I'm trying to block out the sun. Anyway, I just came here to ask for a pardon from all the Epstein shit. Thank you.
As soon as I saw him, I was like, this can't be real.
You know what I mean? But I mean, that's funny. It's something to go into the weekend with because we've got a lot on. And I'm very grateful that you've sent our last song, which is about flags. And we're going to finish on this, and we're going to say to everybody, we're getting out of here because we need to, because we keep on going past half an hour because we get so interested in the conversation, and Stats has got so many interesting facts about different things. But this is one, and it's a song. Tell me about this songwriter, Mark. Well, I mean, you know, how did you come across this clip?
I was given it by a friend. Someone from our local. I'm not revealing my sources. They're secret. It was passed on to me. I'm sure you can find it on Facebook or whatever, but we'll give credit to the guy who done the song because I haven't actually asked him, but we'll see what happens.
Liam Stone. Oh, no, I think it'd be... Well, I like it. I think it's great. You know, and here we are. We're finishing off for the weekend, so we just want to say...
Local song, isn't it?
Yeah, local
Song about all the flags in the local area. Fair play to the people putting the flags up. Good job.
Yeah, well done.
Let's see some. We're probably going to see a few more. Enjoy. And this is a song about the area and Ellesmere Port and the flags.
Well, have a great time.
CNN, bro. CNN. Westminster Bridge covered in flags on CNN.
Indeed.
Go on, lad.
Right, take it easy. Have a great weekend. And here we are with Liam Stoneley and flags.
Big shout out to Liam Stoneley for this one.
Yeah.
You're listening to Stoneley Productions.
Yeah.
Why is it pride in the port has no pride in the port? Ha? Down by Hope Farm, flags flew high till the midnight thieves came creeping by. White trousers, hoodie, acoustic sound, but our colors won't stay down. We got Sam with a banner in the sky, Roy on the pole nearly kissed goodbye. Triple extender, zip tied ride, they'll see our flags in motion.
Batman
Robin round the port.
Operation Raise the Colors, Ellesmere Port. We stand strong and we hold the fort. From Great Southern pubs to the Northern Shore, we fly the flag forevermore. Operation Raise the Colors, Ellesmere Port.
Yes, here we go.
Wales, it's Australia, it's in